What's going on, guys? It's Arsenal in the Europa League. It's our second game. Every other team has played 2 or 3 games. So Arsenal find themselves with a little bit of work to do. Even a win today is not guaranteed that we're going to go up top, because the other 2 teams would have played 1 more game than us. So team sheet now is sort of all over the place. Well, not all over the place if you're Arteta, because when we played in the last game, he rotated heavily. But my point in the preview, and it wasn't a preview, it's just the stuff I typed on the pre-game, was that a lot of teams in Europe are playing their first team. Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City. We're seeing a lot of our rivals that are playing the top players in their team, and we're continuing to rest our players, and that is the theme today. Only Gabriel, Martinelli and Xhaka remain from the team that beat Tottenham 3-0. So in comes Matt Turner at goal. We've got Tierney at the back as well, Rob Holding. We've also got Tomiyasu in the middle, Xhaka and Sambia in the middle. And we have Marquinhos, Vieira, and we've got Martinelli and then Nketiah up front. So it is kind of an all change, but we would expect this team to be hungry, to be productive, and to bring the same level as football that we're used to. No game is a gimme, guys. We've seen Spurs lose their first game, Sporting Lisbon. They played the Europa League champions in Dynamo Kiev, and then they drawed that game. So no game is a gimme, but I'm looking forward to these guys to win about 2-0. So I'll get back to you at half-time, let you know what my thoughts is. Also, I've got to apologise on the weekend. Didn't do a Spurs game because you guys know I was ailing under the weather a little bit, so I wasn't feeling that well, so I just really couldn't come on and do anything. So apologies for that, but much appreciated for you guys for standing by me. Got my Lewis Hamilton hat on, represent, you know how it is, guys. I'll talk to you at half-time. Peace out, guys. Also, we got this lit stuff around here. I mean, this is nice, man. This is really nice. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I like this color set here. This color set is nice. Ooh. This is like the bottoms that I've got, but cool, I do like this. I like that. To make the coat of arms which people like King Henry VIII wore, and all of the monarchs. So that's what that sign actually means. And yeah, it's quite a good set of clothing here. It's not a lot. You can see here, look, there's a jumper. It's not a lot, but it is definitely a new range that's come out here. I don't see any signs of the Jamaican top at the moment. So again, those things are limited edition. So if you get one, you get one. If you don't, you don't. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Arsenal 2, Glimt 0, and really it's not even a worry. A little concern there because nobody was really rotating or resting players, and Arsenal seem to be the only team that are doing that, and so far it's working in their favour. You're getting a really good effort out of some of the front players, and the midfielders playing really well. You've got Vieira and Xhaka bringing up the rear, making sure that you're pushing on tight on the midfield, and then Nketiah, who's been my man of the match in the first half, has just done a splendid job of holding up the ball in space. He's literally running everything down. There was one section towards the end of the first half where he ran down 4 players in possession, playing the ball out of the back, and most of the Arsenal players were just standing around next to him, sort of at half pace. Eddie's really showing what it's like out there to be a leader. By the way, that's Eddie Nketiah's 7th goal in his last 10 Arsenal starts. He's 2 for 2 starts this season. last season on the back end, he started with 5 goals in 8 starts. So his strike rate is really, really impressive, as it always has been, and he continues to do what it does on the tin. Great effort by Nketiah, and it shows you the reason why Arsenal signed him back, because when you play him, Eddie's got goals in him, and you can't deny that. But I think for me, Vieira in the midfield has been absolutely splendid, and I think also Kieran Tierney's pushed up and supported well. Martinelli has not had his best day, and I think Marquinhos as well has been a little subpar, but you know, that's okay. These are the kind of games, whereas when you're not at the top of your game, you will get away from it. And then it's not really going to be a big concern. Tomiyasu, who I thought has done really well. Gabriel at the back has played some questionable balls, but you know, again, games like this are not really going to cost you. I do think we are giving Glimt a little bit too much space at the back. I think every time they attack, we're not pressing them and we're not stopping balls from coming in wide angles. And I think if you're going to get hurt in the second half, that's where you're going to get hurt, because you're simply not doing enough to press the balls coming in from wide angles. Outside of that, guys, they're not offering much resistance, because when Glimt push up, they're leaving space open and behind, and Arsenal's just punishing them. So I think at the moment now, Arteta would be really happy with the result. So I'll speak to you guys later at full time. Peace out, guys. Guys, Arsenal win 3-0. It's just a fantastic second half. And I got to be honest with you, Arteta had to make some real early substitutions, because the midfield was going flat. You do feel it without Thomas Partey in there. And we just couldn't get a grasp of the ball. We became a little bit sloppy. And we just couldn't string passes together. And what it did is it invited Ghent on, and they were coming at us. They had 2 or 3 instances where a better team would have done better against us, but the warning signs were there. He made the subs. A whole plethora of players come on. The last one was Reece Nelson, which is really, really good to see. But a couple of bright spots in the second half. My man of the match was Eddie Nketiah. The tenacity and the persistence that he was given on the field was absolutely giving Glimt nightmares. And when Jesus came on, the both of them together was like Batman and Robin. It was just like a dynamic duo causing all kind of havoc for the goalkeeper and the defenders. I tell you what, I wouldn't like to be playing defence with them 2 guys in front of me. But it was a good combination. And I tell you, the pick of the bunch was Fabio Vieira's goal. Gabriel Jesus picks up the ball on the left, right near the corner flag. He literally dupes 2 defenders, comes into the box, dupes another one, so he beats 3 defenders, lays it off, squares to Pablo Vieira on the penalty spot, and then he finishes in the middle of the net up high. It was just a glorious goal and tells you everything you need to know about the player. I mean, that might be his 4th assist this season for Gabriel Jesus. Just absolute quality, but it was all him. Vieira topped it off as well with a magnificent display tonight. I thought he was fantastic, but Eddie's definitely my pick of the bunch for man of the match. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the game today. It's good to be back here after what happened on the weekend, and I'll catch up with you guys with a preview for the Liverpool game, and that'll be up on YouTube for tomorrow. So see you guys later, man. Peace out.